Autism spectrum disorder is a lifelong condition that impacts the brain and the normal development of cognitive, communication skills, and social interaction. Autism varies from person to person. Today, 1 in 44 children are diagnosed with autism. That rate is steadily growing. Adults who have been diagnosed with autism encounter numerous difficulties. Social, um, employment, living arrangements, education, friendship, and just overall social satisfaction are some of those difficulties. However, there are often limited opportunities within the community to provide the type of inclusion for adults with ASD needs. My name is April Ledesma. I have a degree in elementary education and often worked with students with special needs. It wasn't until I left teaching I began to work with a young man. I consider him a dear friend. He was diagnosed with ASD as an adult. Throughout our discussions and our talks, work related, some non work related, I began to understand why he had such a difficult time integrating into society. He felt often that he was left out. Establishing relationships was difficult for him. Employment opportunities were often difficult for him due to his difficulties with being able to establish relationships and communication skills. To better understand a person diagnosed with ASD, we must have a safe and inclusive environment for educational and social and community information. This is the reason today I will be asking for the grant to help create a fun and inviting job fair. The event's purpose will be to provide an inclusive environment where employment opportunities, educational information, housing, and life skill training, friendships can be created in a safe place. Since an inclusive atmosphere is so important, it will be open to adults, students, friends, and families of the people diagnosed with ASD. This event will have a kids zone with games, inflatables, a dunking booth, a petting zoo, haircuts, lunch, music, and so much more. In addition, businesses will be set up that will want to employ these adults that are diagnosed with ASD. I'm willing to do the legwork. Find volunteers within the community and find businesses that are willing to help. I've already found many businesses and community supporters that have stepped up to assist even without the grant. These people are willing to donate their time and money in an effort to help create an event and educate others about ASD and help those affected. This likely will not be a simple task or an easy task, but I am willing to put in the time and the effort. I am, and so are many others, willing to stand up for the inclusion for these adults, children, in the community. This project and your approval of this grant will make this possible and make a positive change to the community for the inclusion of the adults with autism spectrum disorder. Thank you so much, very much, for your time, and I hope that you consider this.